Hey guys, today we are trying out the PUR Push-Up 4-in-1 Sculpting Concealer. This is $22, comes in 16 shades. It'll be online at Ulta February 15th and in-store March 1st. So the cool thing about this beautiful packaging, you push this little button and it pops up. And then you just click it back in place. I don't really like how, it's just a name though, but Sculpting Concealer, I think we're kind of past that. That really Kim K sculpted and contoured look, but I know some people still do it. I'm just trying this out as a regular concealer, but we give it a nice long wear test as well, so I hope you guys are interested. If you are, I hope you subscribe and click that bell, and let's go ahead and hop in. Alright guys, this is the shade Elle in 6. All you do is push this little button. It pushes right back in. I love that. Alright, so let's apply this baby. See the coverage, what we're supposed to get. Let me look, before I tell you guys wrong, at what the coverage is supposed to be. So this is supposed to have good ingredients. It's supposed to be hydrating, hyaluronic acid in there. 16 shades, and it says medium to full coverage. Right there is what the little paddle looks like. It's not a regular doe foot, it is a bit different. So let's see what we've got. I am using a sponge, so I'm gonna add a bit more. This doe foot is not as pointed, like it's not as tapered, it's wider, but this I absolutely love. Alright, let's use our sponge and blend this all out. It's blending super easy. I am going to put some on my eyelids, but not quite yet. I want to see how it all blends out. I think it dries down a little bit darker, so take that into consideration. If you are getting this, you might want to go a shade up, but look how easy. I definitely think it's more medium coverage. It's certainly not full coverage. That's with one go at it. You can still see kind of in the caverns there, you can still see some darkness, but it doesn't look bad at all. It's just kind of like they stated, medium coverage. I'm gonna build it. I want to see if we can get it to full coverage. Right. Start blending it out again. We'll see how it wears. Once I get this on where we built it, I will see if it's caking up, but you can see it definitely dries a little bit darker as it starts to dry down. It gets darker, which is still fine for me. I knew I got a light enough shade to make that work, but just like I said, if you are looking at this, I don't want you to, get a white under eye. And kind of just push it into the skin. It feels very nice on the skin, very light. It almost feels like there's nothing there. I don't think it's settling into my fine lines very much, and I am having issues with that right now. And I guess it's where I lost weight. So I lost a lot of weight from my face. So my under eyes they're not as plump as they were before. So now they're just kind of, I don't know, crepey almost. It's not fun, I'll put it that way. Alright, let's add just a smidge on the eyelid. I love how that closes, you guys, I do. It's just easy. But you can see this is very movable. It doesn't dry down too quickly. I definitely can see where they're saying this is hydrating because it feels good on the skin. I gotta wipe this off. It is bugging me. But it feels really nice on the skin. It's not one of those that is super matte. and it just pulls all the moisture out of your skin, so then it feels and even looks worse or older, like it almost ages you. But the coverage is really nice. Built up, I think it gets to a lower full coverage. It's not crazy full coverage, but it's definitely enough. So I like that. I think it looks really good. I think it feels really good. That's the key for me. There's so many concealers nowadays. It's kind of like you don't have to have one. Just because everybody else likes it, it may not work for you. Like, I normally don't like a super matte concealer. I want more hydration. Where I am getting older, where I have lost weight, my under eyes can be a very finicky area. So this one looks really, really nice, you guys. Like, I do. I really like it. I like how it feels. I'm pleased with this. So I'm going to hop off here. I'm definitely going to set the under eyes. I always set them very lightly. But yeah, I am really shocked at how much I like this so far. We're going to see how long it lasts, where it is a hydrating concealer. It's not super matte. You don't know. It might move around. It might start to cake up. We don't know. So we're going to give this baby a good go. I will come back once we have everything on, and we'll talk about this a little bit more. Okay guys, I set the under eyes. On this side, I used a actual pressed powder, like with coverage. On this side, I used just a regular translucent powder. So I wanted to see if it made a difference. I think they look pretty close right now. I've got a little bit of fallout from my eyeshadow. Let me try to remove that. But this side with the pressed powder, I think it looks a bit heavier than this side. But overall, I think they both look really good. It's not drying or cakey or any of that. So we're going to do a wear test on this, and I will see you guys later on tonight. All right, my lovelies, we are 12 hours in. I know what I think of the concealer, and I really do like it. I think it's very light. I think I'm going to enjoy this a lot more in spring and summer when I go for lighter makeup. And hydrating. This is hydrating. Feels very nice on the under eyes. You can see they're not super dry looking. They're not cakey. I love it. I want to show you guys something really quickly. So you guys know, if you watch my channel, I have chickens. So this is what we got today. We got a full dozen today, which is awesome. We have 14 altogether, one rooster. We have another rooster now, but that's a whole different story. But yeah, I love them so much, all of the different colors. We have a blue and a green. We have like this huge guy right here, but I love it. I love my chickens so much. They are so rewarding, and they're quite comical, but they can be straight up savage too. Like, it's crazy. They are just so joyful. Like, they bring me a ton of joy, I'm not gonna lie. But anyway, back to the concealer. So let's talk about it. Do I recommend it? Yes, but it's not gonna be for everyone. If you have super dry under eyes, normal, oily, maybe you would like this if you set it well. But if you have a lot to cover, if you have a lot of dark circles, if you have a lot of discoloration, this is not going to cover it. I think this will be a good everyday concealer if you don't have a lot to cover and you don't want, like if I wanted to cover this spot on my nose, I don't think it would cover that well. This is meant for more mature skin, drier under eyes, or if you just want to add hydration. Aging skin, I think, will really like this, like me. My under eyes have been very finicky, like I said. This looks really nice on them. I like it with the translucent powder better than an actual colored pressed powder. The pressed powder made it look a bit more unnatural and heavy, whereas this side, it looks smooth, nice, not so heavy. So that is my verdict on this one. I like it. I think it is just targeted for certain people. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you do, I hope you subscribe and click that bell, and I hope to see you in my next one. Bye guys.